Am I the asshole for suing my ex-wife's lover for alienation of affection? So my wife came out as gay after 16 years of marriage and 1 child. She dropped the bomb about 3 months before she moved out of the house to move in with her lover of over 2 years. Our son chose to stay behind with me and still regularly talks to his mom. While consulting with my attorney about the pending divorce, he suggested filing a civil suit against my ex's lover for being the cause of the marriage breaking up. I followed his advice and they were served with the papers. The following day, my ex and her lover confront me in front of our house and it led to a shouting match and my wife leaving in tears. Our son is indifferent about the suit, but deep down I think he feels some resentment toward us both. I know it will be a long shot, but the suit to me is more symbolic, my way of extracting my pound of meat for 16 years of blood, sweat and tears. It's my way of moving on, and even if nothing comes out of it, I will feel vindicated in some or small way.
This is 100% out of spite and nasty. She's not coming back and you are going to hurt everyone. Her for carrying on a 2-year affair. Never okay.
Your wife was gay and would have left anyways for another woman eventually. She's at fault. The other woman, man that comes between a relationship should never be faulted this much in comparison to the person that owes you their respect and loyalty. They're still going to be together and she's still going to be gay. You're in the wrong here and are being childish. A messy, petty divorce is not something your child should see, and they're probably already confused and hurt as it is. Don't make it worse by doing this. Also, you should be embarrassed for trying to sue the woman your wife was fucking while she was with you. ETA, since she didn't leave, you are the asshole. I changed my answer and you are firmly the full asshole here. It sucks that she had an affair and then left you right after dropping the bomb that she's a lesbian, but it sounds like you're really only suing the lover out of revenge. Meanwhile, your son is stuck in the middle.
So it's all about revenge for you?
Her for having an affair, obviously. When she realized she was gay, she should have ended the marriage before carrying on an affair. You, however, you're doing this out of spite. You're willing to hurt your child's mother because your feelings were hurt. She's gay. She would have realized it and left you eventually. You need to move on with your life and quit the petty crap. That's just going to drag the hurt out even longer. YTA, your reasoning is petty and immature. Doing things just for revenge rarely gives you a moral high ground. Besides, the lover isn't even who you should be directing your anger towards, as the person who really betrayed you was your wife. You are also absolutely hurting your son, by creating unnecessary drama here and likely making him feel like he has to pick a side between his parents. It just isn't worth it. You are hurting everybody here for selfish petty revenge. On further reflection, having an affair is definitely also makes the wife and her partner assholes.
Everyone sucks here. You're setting one hell of an example for your kid with this revenge lawsuit. It's bad enough your child has to process a divorce, and that his mom is gay, but now he gets to watch you sue the gay lover. You say it will help you. Even if I accept that, is the cost really worth it? Also, please get your kid into some therapy. You and your wife have really put a lot on their shoulders.
What will the suit bring you other than court fees and a larger bill from your lawyer?
Is anyone going to come out the other side better for this?
You are the asshole. Yes, of course you've been seriously wronged, but that's no excuse for being vindictive. Face the fact, your ex's lover is not the cause of the marriage breaking up. Your marriage broke up because your ex is gay. Yes, that sucks, but filing a vindictive suit against her new partner to extract your pound of meat makes you totally the asshole here. You have a child, you need to be able to at least be polite to each other for your child's sake.
Everyone sucks here. Honestly, just don't. It's not gonna fix anything. All it's going to show your son is that it's okay to be spiteful. Think of your kid. Try and form some sort of decent relationship with your ex for his sake. Just leave it. Your wife sucks for cheating on you, but you suck for alienation of affection. Bullshit. It's not your wife's lover's fault that your wife is gay. The divorce would have happened irrespective of whether they were in the picture or not. And you know, they're almost certainly going to argue that in court, and you're going to look like an asshole who's accusing the lover of turning your ex-wife gay.
Not the asshole, I'm assuming you would have filed this suit regardless of what gender your wife's lover was. The entire notion of not being discriminatory is that everyone should be treated the same. I would say you're in the clear there. If you're only filing the suit because she came out as gay, then you would be an asshole. Holy pettiness, Batman. Get some therapy.
Not the asshole. Cheaters deserve everything that comes to them.
Not the asshole. She shouldn't have participated in an affair if she didn't want consequences.
Not the asshole. She has an affair for 2 years while you're both are raising a child. Beside, your lawyer recommended this. I honestly think people are only calling you or the asshole. Everyone sucks here because the wife turned out to be gay. Everyone sucks here. Listen, I get it. I know why you're doing it. It's not gonna help. I can imagine that this feels good now, but all this will accomplish in the end will making her and your child hate you. She carried on an affair for 2 years and that was wrong, and you have every right to be hurt, but right now you're acting out of spite. You really got to let it go.
I'm going with not the asshole. Your wife's sexual orientation is irrelevant here. The fact that she cheated for 2 years isn't.
Not the asshole. I hope you win. Homewreckers suck.
Affairs are wrong. A court filing to be petty is wrong. You guys need to remember you have a child who is watching what you guys say and do to each other.
Edit, bad at reading. Take her money if it's easy or whatever, but then move on with this revenge stuff.
This feels like an Ally McBeal episode, but pain is pain, so not the asshole.
Everyone sucks here. What a stupid thing to do, op. When all is said and done, it won't make you feel any better, I guarantee you that. You'll cringe just thinking about how you were so undignified. Not the asshole. While your ex cheated, not her lover, it has been known to her lover that she has a child and the consequences would put your child through hell and back. Go on.
Not the asshole. Hope you win the suit.
Everyone sucks her for cheating. You for the lawsuit. I am going through a divorce because he was basically asexual and I hated myself for it. Could you imagine if he sued my therapist for teaching me that I matter, which in turn made me leave? That is so petty.
Info. Do you know if your ex cheated on you? From my understanding, though I am not a lawyer, there's a few specific things you need to prove to be able to win this type of case. One is that an affair happened, and the other person was at least partially responsible for the end of the marriage. Some other stuff too, depending where you are. If you are using the courts just to harass them, then you'd be ta. If you truly are aggrieved, and represent the type of person the laws were designed for, and can prove the necessary stuff, then you wouldn't be. Not that I think it's a good idea.
Not the asshole. Cheaters and their disgusting lovers deserve what you're doing to them.
Not the asshole. A of A is pretty common suit to file during a divorce where someone cheated. Not the asshole. If she knew she was hooking up with a married person. I fully believe that if you can prove that your ex's lover knew that they were married and has a child from that marriage, that it's ethical to sue for damages. The child's family is destroyed and they should be compensated for it. People who knowingly get into and maintain romantic relationships with others who are married and have kids are bad people.
Not the asshole. Homewreckers suck. If the affair was with a man, I'm still sure you'd sue.
Not the asshole. Op is victim here. Got 16 years of his life wasted, wife is cheated and divorcing him. As I understand, not from USA, civil suit will cost cheater some money, not prison, so it's totally fine. Use those money to spend some time with your son to heal from that cheater woman. Not the asshole. I see all these comments saying that she's gay, like that absolves the fact that she had a 2-year-long affair. Yes, she would have left anyways, but you do that before you waste 2 years of your partner's life while you pretend to love them. Cheaters get what they deserve.
I feel like people are missing what is being asked. Is his ex an asshole for cheating? Absolutely. It takes a special kind of asshole to have a lover for years and act like things are normal with your spouse. Man or woman, that's horrible. But that's not what he is asking here. He is asking if he is the asshole for suing her lover. His wife is who he married. His wife is who promised to love and support him. And he is doing it out of revenge and spite alone. The lover never promised him anything, and the relationship is not her responsibility. His ex is a grown-ass woman and made the decision herself. The lover doesn't owe him anything. It sucks, but still. Imagine if every person who was cheated on was able to legally go after the side piece. Seems a bit ridiculous. Oh, you are the asshole if you are wondering. Obviously she sucks the most for cheating. You suck for using an antiquated statute to drag out a divorce in a marriage that was never gonna work, therefore putting your son through even more emotional turmoil. I know you're validly hurt, but think about your son. This is adding undue stress on him when he's already probably upset and stressed over this as it is. If you didn't have a kid I'd say NTA, but I gotta go with everyone sucks Hera for putting your kid through this just to get your pound of flesh. That's not fair to your kid.
Not the asshole. As a gay man I fully support this situation. If she hadn't have had an affair and told you she wanted a divorce because she was gay, then you wouldn't be able to file this lawsuit. In order to file this lawsuit she had to have had an affair while you were still husband and wife, and that's the reason why I'm for you suing her lover. She had multiple chances to before the affair to say, I a lesbian, and I want a divorce. She didn't do that, she cheated. The fact that she's gay is irrelevant, it's the fact that she had an affair with this other person who pursued your spouse even knowing she was married. That's why you're suing. Not the asshole with overtones of esh. I don't think it will do a bit of good for you in the long run, and while it's not the worst thing in the world you could be doing in terms of feeling vindicated, it's also not one of the nicest things to be doing either.
I know you are petty and spiteful, but honestly, after being with someone for 16 years only to find out that they could have never ever be your actual partner must be hard AF. You didn't have the chance to find someone who actually would have loved you, but she found someone behind your back. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. I hope you win or can use this suit to make sure that she doesn't get a cent.
Not the asshole. The ex's lover knew you were in the picture and didn't tell you, and same for your wife. It's the act of hiding the fact that she's been cheating on you for 2 years with her lover. Not the asshole. I'd do the same thing to
tit for tat. You both suck, but you're just evening things up, so I'll allow it. Not the asshole. Having an affair with a married person is never acceptable.
NTA all the way, it's fully within your rights to sue her.
Not the asshole as long as it is because of the affair.
Ha ha ha. What state is this? Of course you are the asshole. I'm not going to sit here and excuse your wife's infidelity, but at the end of the day you're doing this out of spite and creating an unhealthy situation for your son to be caught in the middle of. As with all divorced parents, you should love your kid more than you hate your ex, and all this will do is create resentment and make it harder for you to co-parent.
She cheated on you and that's low. But being vindictive doesn't help anything, it just makes you just as low. Your lawyer just wants more dollar and is AD at $. And the legislators that haven't struck down alienation of affection suck, too. People aren't property and are allowed to change their mind.
I see a lot of people saying that because she's gay she would have left anyway. She still cheated. She still blindsided her husband and child. She carried on an affair for 2 years and divorced her husband for her lover. She could have and should have gone about it a different way. She never should have cheated in the first place. She should have come out to her husband and waited for a divorce or separation to even consider dating anyone else. I would be a petty ass bitch too. I would give them both hell, because screw those cheating bastards. Not the asshole. Sue the shit out of them. I hope you win.
Your wife and her girlfriend are both definitely assholes. You may be an asshole. I really don't know. I would let it go and be glad to be rid of her. However, as a divorced man myself, I can tell you what I would do in your position at the moment. Since you've already filed the lawsuit, I would tell you that if it gives you leverage in the divorce, use it to your advantage. You are already at a significant disadvantage because of your gender. I would wait to see what judge you get and see if your lawyer knows him or her. You could then either use the suit as leverage or drop it. Whichever will be better for you in the settlement.